down below me in the green room. They have worked so hard for this evening. They've done a fabulous job. The name of tonight's play is As You Like It, and I am sure you are going to like it. Tonight's Shakespeare play is funny, it's serious, but mostly it is a journey. For the students that are in it, and for all of us as a school family, I'd like to welcome all of our old faces and new faces that come this evening. One of the famous lines in tonight's play is, "All the world's a stage, and all the people in it merely players." It's my privilege each year to work with the students in the upper division class and watch their journey as they become different players in their own lives and as they grow from children into young adults. I am very, very proud of each and every one of them for who they are. I'm also very proud of the work they did tonight. You can help us this evening by, if you see something that's funny, to laugh. If you see something you enjoy, applaud. And theater is living. It's not like in the movies where we have digital animation. And so the energy that you give to the students on stage tonight, they give back to you. And so it's a kind of a gift that we give each other. Again, I want to thank all of you for being here. If you would check to make sure that your cell phones are turned off. Any wiggly crying babies, exits are on the side, so if you could just step out for a few minutes and come back if they're settled. There will be a 15-minute intermission, and then after the play, the students will join you out in the lobby for your congratulations. So, without further ado, I give you As You Like It.
My sadness. Since the death of my father, my brother Oliver keeps me rustically at home. Or, to speak more properly, he stays me here at home unkept. For calling that keeping for a gentleman of my birth, that differs not from the stalling of an ox. His horses are bred better. I, his brother, gain nothing under him but growth. The animals on his dung hills are as bound him as I. He lets me feed with his hogs, bars me the place of a brother. It Ada that grieves me. And the spirit of my father, which I think is within me, begins to mutiny against this servitude. I will no longer endure it. Though yet, I don't know wise remedy to avoid it.
Yonder comes my master. Here.
Go, part, Ada, and thou shalt see how he will shake me up. Now, sir, what makes you here? Nothing. I am not taught to make anything.
What are you then, sir?
Marry, sir, I'm having you to mar that which God made. A poor worthy brother of yours with idleness.
Marry, sir, be better employed.
What? Wouldst thou have me keep your hogs? Any costs with them?
Know you where you are, sir?
Oh, very well. Here in your orchard.
Know you before who, sir?
I. Better than him I am before knows me. I know you are my eldest brother, but were there 20 brothers possessed, I have as much of my father in me as you. What, boy? Come, elder brother! You are too young in this.
Wilt thou lay hands on me, villain?
I'm no villain. I'm the youngest son of your father, Sir Roland's boys. He was my father, too, and he is right to villain that such a father begot villains. Wert thou not my brother, I would not take this hand from thy throat till the other had ripped out thy tongue for saying so.
Sweet masters, be patient, for your father's remembrance, be on accord.
Let me go, I say!
I will not till I please. You shall hear me. My father charged you in his will to give me a good education. You trained me like a peasant, obscuring and hiding me from all gentleman-like qualities. Therefore, give me the poor lottery my father left me by testament. With that, I'll go buy my fortune.
What wilt thou do? Beg when that is spent? Well, sir, get you in. I'll not long control of you, for you will get some part of your will. Pray you, leave me. Get you with the old dog.
Is old dog my reward? Most true, I have lost my teeth in your service. God be with my old master. He would not have spoke
so, grow you upon me, I'll physique your wrinkles, and yet give thee no 1,000 crowns neither. Yet, here comes Charles, and tomorrow his wrestling is.
Good morrow to your worship.
Good Monsieur Charles, what's the new news at the new court?
There is no news at the court, but the old news that is. The old Duke, banished by his younger brother, Lord Frederick, and 3 or 4 loving lords, have put themselves into voluntary exile with him.
Can you tell that Rosalind, the Duke's daughter, be banished with her father?
Oh no, for the Duke's daughter, her cousin, so loves her, being from their cradles bred together, would have followed in her exile, or died to stay behind her. She is at the court no less loved of her uncle than his own daughter. Never two ladies loved as they do.
Where will the old Duke live?
They say he's in the forest of Arden, and there they live like the old Robin Hood of Old England. And they say many young gentlemen flock to him to fleet the time carelessly like they did in the Golden One.
Don't thou wrestle tomorrow with the new Duke?
Marry do I, sir, and I came to acquaint thee with the matter. I'm given secretly that your younger brother Orlando hath the disposition to come fight against me. Tomorrow I fight for my credit, and out of my love, and any man who escapes me without a broken limb shall acquaint thee with me. Your brother's but young and tender, and out of my love to you I came to acquaint thee with all, and may you stay him from his intended.
Charles, I thank thee for thy love to me, which thou shalt find, O most kindly requite. I had myself notice of my brother's purpose herein, which, by underhand means, labored to dissuade him from it. But he is resolute. I'll tell thee, Charles, is the stubbornest young fellow of France, full of ambition, an emulator of every man's good parts. A secret and villainous contrived against me, his natural brother. Therefore, I had us think thou didst break his neck as his finger. For he will practice against thee by poison, entrap thee by some treacherous device, and never leave thee till taken thy life.
I am heartily glad I came hither. If he come tomorrow, I'll give him his payment. And if I ever go alone again, I'll never fight for prize one. And so God keep your wisdom.
Farewell, Charles. Now, stir this gamester. I hope I shall see an end of Orlando. For my soul, yet I not know why, hates nothing more than he. Yet he's gentle, never schooled, and yet learned, full of noble device, of all sorts enchantingly beloved, and, indeed, so much in the heart of the world, and, especially, of my own people, who best know him, for I am altogether misprized. But it shall not be for so long, for this wrestler shall clear all.
I would we could do so, for her benefits are mightily misplaced, and the bountiful blind 'Tis true. For those that she makes fair, she scarce makes honest. And those that she makes honest, she makes very ill-favoredly. Nay, now thou goest from Fortune's office to Nature's. Fortune makes of the gifts of the world, not in the lineaments of nature. No. When nature hath made a fair creature, may she not by fortune fall into the fire? Though nature hath given us wit to cloud its fortune, hath not fortune sent us this fool to cut off the argument? Always the dullness of the fool is the whetstone of the wits. How now, wit? Whither wander you?
Mistress, you must come away to your father.
Were you made the messenger?
No, by mine honor, but I was bid to come for you.
Where learned you that oath, fool?
Of a certain knight that swore by his honor they were good pancakes, and swore by his honor the mustard was not. Now I'll stand to it. The pancakes were not, and the mustard was good, and yet was not the knight forsworn.
How rude, then! In the great heap of your knowledge, I marry, unmuzzle your wisdom.
Stand you well forth now. Stroke your chins and swear by your beards that I am the knave.
By our beards, if we had them, thou art.
By my knavery, if I had it, then I were. If you swear by that, that is not, then you are not forsworn. Nor was this knight swearing by his honor, for he never had any, or, if he had, he had sworn its way before he ever saw those pancakes or that mustard.
Enough! Speak no more of it will be fit for taxation one of these days.
The more pity, what fools may do wisely, what wise men do foolishly.
By my troth, thou sayest true. For since the little wit that fools have is silence, the little foolery that wise men have makes a great show. Here comes Monsieur LeBeau, with his mouthful of news, which he will put on us, as pigeons feed their young. Then shall we be news crammed. All the better, we shall be the more marketable. Bonjour, Monsieur LeBeau. What's the news?
Fair princess, you have lost much good sport.
Sport? Of what color?
What color, madame? How shall I answer you?
As wit and fortune wit.
Or his destiny's decree.
Well said. That was laid on with a trowel.
Nay, if I keep not my rank.
Then now this is thy old smell.
You ladies amaze me. I would have told you good wrestling, but you have lost the sight of it.
Yet, tell us the manner of the wrestling.
I will tell you the beginning, and if it please your ladies, you may see the end. For the best is yet to be here, where you are. They are coming to perform it.
Well, the beginning, that is dead and buried.
There comes an old man. Three sons.
I could mention this beginning to an old tale.
Three proper young men. Excellent hero. The eldest little baby. And broke three of his ribs from the front. And so he served the second, and so the third. Yawn they lie. All before his
Alas!
What is the sport visit that the ladies have lost?
like this that I speak of.
Thus men may grow wiser every day. It's the first time ever I heard breaking of ribs was sport for ladies.
Or I promise thee. Yet, is there any other notes upon rib breaking? Shall we see this wrestling, cousin?
You must. If you stay here, for here is the place appointed for the wrestling, and they are ready to perform it.
Yonder! Sure they are coming. Let us now stay and see it.
Come, since youth will not be treated, his peril on his own forwardness.
Is yonder the man?
Even he, madame.
Alas, he is too young. Yet, he looks successfully. Ooh.
Are you going hither to see the wrestling?
Aye, my liege. So please you give us leave.
You will take little delight in it, I can tell you, for there are such odds in the man.
In pity of the challenger's youth, speak to him, ladies. See if you can dissuade him.
Call him hither, good Monsieur LeBeau.
Do so. I'll not be by.
Monsieur the challenger, the princess is calling for you.
I will pretend him with all respect and duty.
Young man, have you challenged Charles the wrestler?
No, fair princess. He is the general challenger. I come but in, as others do, to try with him the strength of my youth.
Young gentlemen, your spirits are too bold for your years. You have seen the cruel proof of this man's strength. We pray you, for your own sake, to embrace your own safety and give over this attempt. Too young, sir, your reputation might not therefore be a surprise. We will make it our suit to the Duke, that the wrestling might not go forward.
I beseech you, do not punish me with your hard thoughts. I cannot deny so fair and excellent a lady as anything. But let your fair eyes and gentle wishes go with me to your trials. If I be foiled, but one shamed that was never gracious. If killed, but one dead that was willing to be so. I will do my friends no harm, for I have none to lament me, and the world no injury, for it I have nothing. Only in the world do I fill up the place, which may be better supplied when I have made it empty.
What little strength that I have, I would it were with you, and mine to eke out hers. Very well. Pray heaven, your heart's desires be with you.
Come, where is this young gallant that is so desirous to live with his mother Earth?
Ready, sir. You shall try but one fall.
No, I warrant your grace, you shall not entreat him to a second.
You mean to walk me after? You should not have walked before. But come your ways.
Now Hercules be thy speed, young man!
How dost thou, Charles? He cannot speak, my lord. Bear him away.
What passion Hades waits for my tongue. I cannot speak to her, yet she urged conference. Oh, poor Orlando, thou art overthrown.
Good sir, I do in French counsel you to leave this place. I'll beg them, sir, high commendation, true applause, and love. Yet such is now the Duke's condition that he misconstrues all that you have done.
I thank you, sir, and pray you, tell me this. Which of the two was daughter of the Duke that here was at the wrestling?
The taller is his daughter, the other's daughter is the banished Duke. You're detained by her usurping uncle. Keep his daughter company, whose loves are dearer than the natural bond of sisters. But I can tell you that of late, this Duke had taken displeasure against his gentle niece. Grounded upon no other argument but that the people praise her for her virtues. And on my life, his malice against the lady will suddenly break forth. Sir, fare you well. Hereafter in a better world than this, I shall say Lord love and knowledge.
I press much bound to you. Very well. Thus must I, from the smoke into the smother, from a tyrant Duke into a tyrant brother. But oh, heavenly Rosalind.
Why, cousin? Why, Rosalind? You would have mercy, not a word? Not one to throw at a dog. No, thy words are too precious to be cast away upon purpose. Throw some of them at me. Come, is all this for your father? No, some of it is for myself. Oh, how full of briars is this working day world. They are but birds, cousin. Our very petticoats will catch them. I could shake them off my coat, but these birds are in my heart. And them wings. I would try if I could cry and have him. Come, wrestle with thy affections. Oh, they take the part of a better wrestler than myself. Oh, is it possible? On such a sudden that you should fall into so strong a liking for Orlando? Let me love him, and you love him because I do. Look, here comes the Duke, with his eyes full of anger.
Mistress, dispatch you to the safest state and get you from our court.
Me, Uncle?
You, cousin, for within the next 10 days, you're found so near our public court as 20 miles. Thou diest for it.
I do beseech your grace. Let me the knowledge of my fault bear with me. Never so much as in an unborn thought did I offend your highness.
As do all traitors. Let suffice thy trust thee not. Thou art thy father's daughter. There's enough.
Treason is not inherited, my lord. But what's this to me? My father was no traitor. Dear sovereign, hear me speak.
Aye, Celia, we stay here but for your sake. Else had she with her father, she too would have been banished.
If she be a traitor, why so am I. We still have slept together, learned, played, eat together, and wheresoever we went, still we went coupled and inseparable.
You are a fool.
She robs thee of thy name, and thou wilt show more bright and see more virtuous when she is gone.
Then open not thy lips, but firmly irrevocable is my doom, which I passed upon her. She is banished.
Pronounce that sentence then on me, my liege. I cannot live out of her company.
You are a fool. You need to provide yourself. Be I would stay the time, and upon mine honor, and in the greatness of my word, you die.
divide with me how we may fly. For say what thou canst, I'll go along with thee. Why, whither shall we go? To see my uncle in the forest of Arden. Alas! What danger will that be to us, maids as we are, to travel forth so far? Beauty provoketh thieves sooner than gold. I'll put myself in poor and mean attire, with a kind of umber smirch my face. For like dew, so shall we pass along, and never stir assailants. Were it not better that I did suit me all points like a man, a gallant sword upon my thigh? Oh yes! What shall I call thee when thou art a man? Look, you call me Ganymede. Good. What will you be called? Something that hath preference for my state. No longer Celia, but Aliena. A cousin. What if we essayed to steal the clownish fool from your father's court? Would he not be a comfort to our travel? He'll go along over the wide world with me. Leave me alone to woo him. Let's away to get our jewels and wealth together. Devise the fittest time, and save his way to hide us from pursuit that will be made after my flight. For now go we content to liberty and not to banishment.
base and boisterous sword and force a thievish living on a common road?
But do not so. I have 500 crowns I saved under 50 service under the wretched Jew, your father. All this I give you. Let me be your servant. Though I look old, yet I am strong and lusty. Let me go with you, and I'll do the services of youth in all your business and necessities.
Oh, good old woman, how welcome it appears. But come your ways, we'll go along together. And ere we have thy youthful wages spent, we'll light upon some settled content.
Master, go on and I will follow thee to the last gasp with truth and loyalty. For fortune cannot recompense you better than to die well and not an after dinner. Oh, Jupiter, how weary are my spirits.
I care not to my spirits if my legs are not weary.
I could find it in my heart to disgrace my man's apparel and to cry like a woman. I pray you bear with me. I cannot go no further.
For my part, I'd rather bear with you than bear you.
Well, this is the forest of Arden.
Aye, never mind, Arden. That's more fool-eyed. When I was at home, I was in a better place, but travelers must be content.
I'd be so good, Touchstone. Look you, who comes here? A young man and an old, in solemn talk.
That is how you make her scorn you still.
Oh, Cora, that thou knewest how I do love her.
I pardon guess, for I have loved her now.
Cora, being old, thou canst not be. Though, in thy youth, thou wast as true a lover as ever signed upon a midnight pillow. How many actions most ridiculous have been drawn to my life fantasy?
Into 1,000 that I have forgotten.
O thou distant, never loved so heartily, if thou rememberest not the slightest folly that ever love did make thee run into, thou hast not loved, or thou hast not sat, as I do now, wearied not hearing thy mistress's praise, thou hast not loved, or thou hast not broken from company abruptly, as the fashion now makes thee, thou hast not loved. Phoebe! Phoebe? Phoebe?
Alas, poor shepherd.
I remember, when I was in love, I broke my sword upon a stone and then kissed a cow. And I remember the root of peas pods instead of her, from whom I took 2 pods and, giving her them again, said with weeping tears, "Bear these for my sake." We that are true lovers do run into strange capers, but as all mortal in nature, so is all nature in love mortal and folly.
Thou speakest wiser than thou art aware of.
Nay, I shall never beware of my own wits till I break my shins against it.
Job, this shepherd's passion is much upon my fashion.
And mine, for to grow something stale with me.
I pray you, could you question yon man? If he for gold will give us any food, I faint almost to death.
Hola, you clown.
He's fool, he's not thy kinsman.
Who calls? You're better, sir?
Peace, I say. Good even to you, friend.
And to you, gentle sir, and to you all.
I prithee, shepherd, canst thou bring us where we may rest ourselves and feed? Here's a young maid, with travel much oppressed, and nearly faints for hunger.
Fair sir, I pity her, and wish for her sake, more than that of my own, that my fortunes were more able to relieve her. But I am shepherd to another man, and do not share the fleeces that I face. And besides, by reason of his absence, you'll find nothing to feed on. But what is, come see, and in my voice, most welcome shall you be.
I like this place, and willingly could waste my time in it.
Assuredly, the thing is to be sworn.
go with me. If you like the soil, the profit, and this kind of life, your very faithful servant I will be, and buy with your gold right suddenly.
Under the greenwood tree, who loves to lie with me and turn his merry note unto the sweet bird's throat. Come hither, come hither, come hither, come hither. Here shall be no wind of me.
Come hither and rough weather, water, water.
More, I prithee, more.
It will make you melancholy, Monsieur Jacques.
I think it. More, I prithee, more. I can suck melancholy out of a song as a weasel sucks eggs. More, I prithee, more.
My voice is ragged. I know I cannot please you.
I do not desire you to please me. I do desire you to sing. Now, another stanza. I'll leave them stanzas. Nay, I care not for their names. Will you sing?
Won't your request then please myself?
And if I ever think any person, I will thank you. Now come, sing. For those that will not, hold your tongue.
Well, ready the beast, the Duke will come straight under this tree. He has been all day to look for you.
And I have been all this day to avoid him. Now come, warble.
Who doth ambition shine, all together here, and loves to live.
I love the suns! I'm so hungry, so hungry. Yes, yes, yes. Come hither, come hither, come hither, come hither, come hither. Indeed, no way among the hills. Return and rough weather, water,
I'll give you a verse of this note which I made yesterday, in despite of my invention. And thus it goes. If it should come to pass that any man turn ass, leaving his wealth and ease, a stubborn will to please, to dumb it. Here shall he see, gross fool is he, if he will come to me.
What's that, you dummy?
'Tis a Greek invocation to call fools into a circle. Sweet mind, you fat and greasy citizens. I'll go to sleep if I can.
And I'll seek the Duke. His banquet is prepared.
Yeah.
Dear pastor, I can go no further.
sir. What a life this is when your poor friends must avoid your company. Look merrily.
A fool, I met a fool in the forest, a motley fool. Good morrow, fool, quoth I. No, sir, quoth he. And with that he drew a dial from his pocket, and looking at it with lackluster eyes, says very wisely, it is 10 o'clock. Thus you may see how the world wags. An hour ago was 9 o'clock, an hour more it shall be 11. And hour by hour we ride the life, and hour by hour we ride and ride. And thereby hangs the tale. And I at last stands in commission an hour by his dial. Oh noble fool, oh worthy fool, my wig the only wear.
What fool is this?
Oh noble fool, oh, that I were a fool. I am ambitious for a motley coat.
Thou shalt have one.
It is my only suit. Who comes here?
Forbear, O negro whore!
Why, I be none yet.
Nor shall you not, till necessity be served.
Of what should this cock come of?
Art thou wounded, man, by thy distress?
The thorny point of bear's dress has taken from me to show through civility. Forbear, I say! He dies that touches any of this food before I and my bears are answered.
Thou shalt not be answered with reason. I must die.
What would you have? Your gentleness showed was one, and your force was to gentleness.
I must die for food, and let me have it.
Sit you down and feed, and welcome to our table.
Speak you this so gently? Pardon me, I pray you. I thought all things had been savage here. If ever you look on better days, let gentleness my strong enforcement be, in which, oh, I blush and hide my sword.
True is it that we have seen better days.
Therefore, sit you down in gentleness.
Forbear your food a little while, for there is an old woman whom after me hath many a weary step lived from pure love suppressed, with 2 weak evils, age, and hunger. Till she be sufficed, I'll not touch a bit.
We'll find her out, and we'll nothing wait till you return.
I thank you, and be blessed for your comfort.
Thou seest we are not all alone and happy.
This wide universal theater presents more woeful pageants than the thing wherein we plan.
Tis true. Tis true. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. His acts being of 7 ages. The first, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. And then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, crawling up brilliantly like a snail at the stool. And then the lover, sighing like furnace, and writing a woeful ballad to his mistress's eyebrow. And then the soldier, full of strange jolts and bearded like the pard, suddenly quick in a quarrel, and seeking the bubble reputation, even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice of fair round belly and good cape in mind, with severe eyes and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances. And so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts into the lean, slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. His youthful hose, well saved, world too wide for his strong shank. And his big, manly voice, turning once again towards childish treble, pipes and whistles in his sound. And last scene of all, that ends this strange eventful history, is second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans eyes, sans teeth, sans taste, sans everything.
I thank you most for her.
So happy me, I scarce can speak to thank you for myself. Welcome, you call too. I will not talk to you. I care to question you about your fortune.
Give us some music.
The
or turn now no more to seek a living within this territory. Thy lands and all thy things that thou dost call thine, your seizure do we seize into our hands. Thou canst quit thee by thy brother's mouth, what we think against thee.
Oh, that your highness knew my heart in this. I never loved my brother in my life.
More villain thou.
Well, push him out of his doors. Let my officers of such nature make an extent upon his house and land. Do this expediently, and turn him going.
Hang there my verses, in witness of my love. Oh, Rosalind, the trees shall be my books, and in their barks my thoughts all character. That every eye which in this forest looks, shall she thy virtue witness everywhere. Run, run, Orlando, carve on every tree, the fair, the chaste, the unexpressive she.
And how do you like this shepherd's life, Master Touchstone? Truly, shepherd, in respect of itself, it is a good life. But in respect that it is a shepherd's life, it is not. In respect that it is solitary, I like it very well. But in respect that it is private, it is a very vile life. Now, in respect that it is in the fields, it pleaseth me very well. But in respect that it is not to the court, it is tedious. As it is a spare life, look you, fits my humor well. As there is no more plenty in it, it runs much against my stomach. Hast any philosophy in thee, shepherd?
No more, but that I know. The more one sickens, the worse at ease he is. But he wants money, means, and content to himself 3 good friends. The property of rain, sweat, and fire burn. A good pasture makes fat sheep. And the great cause of night is the lack of sun.
Such a one is a natural philosopher. Was ever a court shepherd?
Oh, truly.
Then thou art damned.
Nay, I hope.
Truly, thou art damned. Like an ill roasted egg, all on one side.
Not being at court, your reason.
Well, if thou never wast in court, then thou never sawest good manners. If thou never sawest good manners, thy manners must be wicked. Wickedness is a sin, and sin is damnation. Thou art in a perilous state, shepherd.
Not a wit, Master Touchstone. Those that are good manners in the court are as ridiculous in the country as the behavior of the country is most mockable at court. You told me you salute not at court, but kiss hands. That'd be most unclean according to shepherds. Shepherds handle ewes in their hands with grease. Courtiers perfume their hands with civet.
Ah, most shallow man, thou worm's meat. Learn of the wise. Civet does a baser birth than sheep grease, the very uncleanly flux of a cat.
But faith, you have too corpulent wit for me. I'll rest.
Wilt thou rest stand? God help thee, shallow man.
Sir, I am a true laborer. I earn that I eat, get that I wear. Owe no man hate, and be no man's happiness. Glad of my good, content with my harm. And the greatest in my pride is to see my ewes graze and my lambs suffer.
This is another simple sin in you, to bring out the ewes and the rams together, to get your living by the copulation of cattle. If thou not beest damned for this, the devil himself will have no shepherds.
Here comes young Ganymede, my new mistress's brother.
From east to west beginning, no jewel is like Rosalind. Her worth being mounted on the wind, through all the world fares Rosalind. All the pictures there sublime are but glad to Rosalind's mind. Let no fair be kept in mind, but the fair of Rosalind's mine.
I'll rhyme you.
Fool!
For a taste, if a heart do lack a hind, let him seek out Rosaline. If a cat will after kind, so be sure will Rosaline. Winter garments must be lined, so must slender Rosaline. Sweetest nut, has sourest rind. Such a nut is Rosaline. He that sweetest rose will find must find lover's prick and Rosaline. This is a very false gallop of verses. Why do you infect yourself with them?
You dull fool. I found them on a tree.
Truly, the tree yields bad fruit.
Peace. Here comes my sister reading. Stand aside. Rosalind of many parts, by heavenly synod was devised, of many faces, eyes, and hearts, to have the touches, dearest prize. Heaven would that she these gifts should have, and I to live and die her slab. Have patience, good people. How now? That friend, shepherd, quaff little. Go with him, Sirrah.
Come, shepherd, let us make an honorable retreat.
Didst thou hear these verses? Oh, yes, I heard them all. But didst thou hear without wondering how thy name should be hanged and carved on these trees? But hear what I found on the palm tree. I was never so be rhymed. Know you who hath done this? Is it a man? And a chain that you once wore about his neck? Changing color? I prithee who? Oh, Lord, Lord, mountains may be removed with earthquakes, and so may friends encounter. Nay, but who is it? Is it possible? Nay, I prithee now, tell me who it is. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, and most wonderful, wonderful, and yet again, wonderful. And after that, out of all hoping, tell me who it is quickly, and speak of pace, for thy words come out of my mouth as wine comes out of a ne'er must bottle, either too much at once, or none at all. Take the cork out of thy mouth, that I may drink thy tidings. So, you may put a man in your belly? Well, what manner of a man? Is he of God's making? Is his head worth a hat, or his chin worth a beard? Nay, hat but a little beard. My God will send more, if the man be so thankful. Only stay the growth of his beard, if thou delay me not the knowledge of his chin. It is young Orlando that tripped up the wrestler's heels and your heart, both in an instant. Orlando! In faith, cuz 'tis he. Orlando! Orlando! Alas, the day! What shall I do with my doublet and hose? What did he when thou sawest him? What said he? How looked he? Where went he? What makes him here? Did he ask for me? Where remains he? How parted he with thee? And when shalt thou see him again? Answer me in one word. Was Barweaker hitched his mouth first? But doth he know I am in this forest and in man's apparel? Nay. And looks he as freshly as he did on the day he wrestled? I found him under a tree, like a drop of acorn. It may well be called Jones' tree. What drops forth such fruit? There lay he, stretched aloft, like a wounded knight. Though it be a pity to see such a sight. Well becomes the ground. Cry halt to thy tongue, I prithee. He was furnished like a hunter. Oh,